Hola Bafeto. Welcome back. Welcome to Dibalen Football Channel, Kaizer Chiefs Football Channel. We took a decision that today we will react on the Stellenbosch versus Kaizer Chiefs game. Kaizer Chiefs won by a goal to nil, a very early goal from, Lilepo, Lollipop, our guy from Congo. And then a few things that we took from the game, but before we do that, I would just like to say that we are not fully back, but man, we decided that we'll come back, slowly, gradually into the channel. There's games that are taking place, Kaizer Chiefs, there's a lot of changes that are taking place. We were supposed to have made a commentary on the Orlando Pirates game. Unfortunately, I was busy that time. We know how that game went, but we don't want to speak about it much. I want to speak about the Stellenbosch game. I think it was a very solid game, very interesting game. I enjoyed each and every minute of it. It was tough, a very tough game for Kaizer Chiefs anyway. But there's a few things that I am observing from this team since the beginning of the season up until now. Since Coach Nabi arrived, there's a lot of things that are taking place in the club. First of all, there's a lot of improved performances, basically, particularly on the young players. But let's speak about the Stellenbosch game. Very solid performance, very good goal by Glody Lilepo, Lollipop. You would remember that also in the previous game, he contributed to the goals that we had against Amazulu. Much as they are credited to Amazulu players, but he contributed a lot. I think this is a new player that is coming into Kaizer Chiefs, who is very energetic, who's very positive, and it looks very promising. He's a bit matured in terms of age. But in terms of the game, honestly, it was a very solid performance from Kaizer Chiefs. Defensively, we keep a clean sheet after a very long time. We struggle to keep clean sheets, but I think the decision by the coach to maintain the centre-back pairing of Miguel and Dudley is very good decision. And the introduction of the Tlogwe in the left back also adds a lot of solidity in terms of defense. And good performance from Frosler as well. I think he did very well in this game. Also, if we're going to speak about performance from Cele, I think his second game, and he's very cool in the midfield. He keeps it very simple. He's very calm. You can see that this player has played, overseas. He has had a lot of experience outside the country. You can see that he's a very quality midfielder. I think he did very well this game, controlling the game. He's very calm. He's thinking. He's covering the right spaces, and the energy of Yusuf Mad also assists in the game. And also up front, there's very solid performances in terms of energy. Morris may not have scored a goal, but his energy in terms of pressuring, in terms of pressing, in terms of chasing the balls, each and every ball, I think is a much more better player compared to Ranga and now the now injured Dupree. But there's a lot of work that is taking place. There's a lot of work that still needs to be done. Mmodi as well, I want to give him credit. I know that he missed the chance against Orlando Pirates. He also missed a few chances against Amazulu, but his work rate is very commendable. The way he chases, the way he runs behind, the way he drives into those spaces, he plays very well. Only thing that we need from him is the end game. He needs to find, do well in terms of his final product. Lilepo as well, chasing, and I like his ball retention. Lilepo, the way he doesn't lose the ball easily, the way he recycles the ball, the way he passes and gets everyone involved. I think he's a very good player. I think we've said a lot about him, but yeah, man, it's tough times, very tough times for Kaizer Chiefs. It's not easy games that we're playing. I think we're number 4 now in the log with a lot of games that we've played. We've played 17 games. The teams on top of us have played fewer games. 3 games fewer than us, 2 games fewer than us. But it's solid that we find ourselves in the top 4. I think we should not be hard on ourselves. We should not be too hard on Coach Nabi. There's a lot of things that needs to be done. the boys that have, the young ones from MDC, we can see a lot of improvements from Shaba, a lot of improvements from Vilakazi, though he was not used today. And we need a lot of, we need to see more from Zwane. I mean, he gives you good performances, then he drops. And that's the problem with his game. He's going to have a serious problem in terms of, keeping, to be consistent in the game. But also a few things that I want to say from myself to Kaizer Chiefs fans, that let's calm down a little bit. We are not the coach of the club. And if the coach decides to use Yusuf Mart, we need to trust Yusuf Mart. He's the captain of the club right now. And it's very sad, every time that we go to the stadium, we listen to fans, we see fans, trying to suggest who must be out, who must be in, sometimes booing players, sometimes, frustrating the very same players that we need to rely on, to push and win the games. And we need fans of Kaizer Chiefs to be supporters of the team, not to be coaches. We understand that it's tough times, frustrating times, but we need to support the club, support the technical team that we have right now. And I also enjoyed the fact that, the family was involved in the game. We saw Kaizer Mtaung Jr., we saw Bobby as well, on the pitch side, and also, singing along with the fans. I think there's some kind of a mood that we're building, and we must not ignore that, and we must not be impatient with ourselves. But it's a very solid performance. I take the 3 points, and I hope Kaizer Chiefs fans will take the 3 points as well. And tomorrow we'll be watching Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns. My hope is that there is a draw. Otherwise, we're happy as Kaizer Chiefs fans. I am satisfied with the progress of the team, and I'm satisfied with how a lot of things have been handled. I'm satisfied with the players that have been brought in. I'm satisfied with Blom, who came in the later on in the second half, proved that is a matured player. He is a player that is capable, struggling with injuries, but I think with time he's gonna get it right. Also, I like the fact that he's very versatile, plays in the right back, plays in the midfield, but today he was even deployed even up front a bit, high up the pitch, and that is very promising. So from me to you guys, I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope you enjoyed also this video. I'm a coach for life.